Yeah. There you go.
What is it?
YouTube, man.
No way.
Yeah,
You got your own channel?
Yeah, I got my own channel.
What's your name?
Of course, Dustin.
This is Vladimir.
Well, let me swap hands here.
Vladimir.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. YouTube it all the time. You never know where you're gonna be. Anything
Homage
cool happen.
is the best place to go.
This guy's in the video now.
Yeah.
YouTube, man. All right, just getting home for lunch, and figured take a few minutes, do a little Q&A. All right, time for a little Q&A. So first question is, where are the action figure shows? If you recall, I've done some test footage with the fantasy stuff. I've busted out the dollhouse, and I still intend to do some stop motion test footage with the military show. But unfortunately, I haven't started the shows. And in a previous episode, I talked a little bit about deadlines and holding yourself accountable, and I think I need to do a much better job of that. I think I'm often guilty of not setting hard deadlines. So I need to do a better job of that, and hopefully I can address that in a future vlog and get those shows up and running. Question number 2 was actually asked to me on Twitter by one of my friends back home, and they asked me, what do I miss most about Indiana? And like the obvious answer is, of course, I miss my family, I miss my friends. But the biggest thing, I guess, about Indiana, not just the people that are there, I will miss the snow. I miss the changing leaves for fall. I miss the holiday celebrations when you get all 4 seasons. So there's something just totally magical about Christmas when it's snowing, there's snow on the ground. Even like I love seeing my neighbor's Christmas lights up, but there's snow on top of it, so the white snow kind of glows the color of the lights. Really enjoy that, and that's something I definitely miss. Question number 3. Has anyone in Pomona or elsewhere recognized me from vlogging? And the answer is no. Nobody has recognized me. So if you actually go to YouTube, you know that my videos, average probably like anywhere from 10 to 20 views right now. So it's not like crazy, and most of the people that watch it are probably people I already know. But I have had people come up to me and ask me what I'm doing, vlogging. And I think something I need to make sure I'm aware of and do a better job of is introducing myself, having a quick link to my channel to show them where these videos are going, and maybe, grab a selfie or something. Keep it fun. So hopefully that happens. That'd be cool, right? And if it does, it'll probably make it in the vlog. Question number 4. What do I do for Thanksgiving? So I haven't been home for Thanksgiving, and it's Thanksgiving and Christmas. I haven't been home in maybe 10 years. It's been a long time. So I celebrate Thanksgiving out here in California, in LA. And every year I go to Steph's aunt's house with her family, and we celebrate in Whittier. So, and it's really just, pretty traditional. We have, traditional food. We, watched Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving. Last year was awesome. We did karaoke and had a lot of fun. But it's really just, the family getting together and hanging out all day, which very, very hard to beat. Thanksgiving, hands down, Christmas is my favorite holiday season. But Thanksgiving Day, spending it at Nadine's house, it might be my favorite day of the year. It's incredible. Question number 5, and this is going to be the last question today, last question of the Q&A, and it's, what are my thoughts on a new Star Wars trilogy? So for anybody that doesn't know, yesterday Disney and Lucasfilm announced that Rian Johnson, the director of The Last Jedi coming out in December, is going to have kind of like carte blanche to create his own Star Wars trilogy. I'm assuming he'll be directing them all, and he'll be involved in the writing, but it's not part of the Skywalker storyline. So it's going to be some new characters, a whole new adventure set in that world. And my thoughts on that are 2 thumbs up. I'm excited. Even though I enjoyed Force Awakens, it was pretty formulaic, and they keep sticking to the Skywalker storyline, which I understand they want to bring in the characters that people are familiar with and keep that story going. That's a huge draw on why Star Wars is still as successful as it is today. But I always felt like the original trilogy was the, discovery, fall, and redemption of Anakin Skywalker, and that kind of family story. And in Return of the Jedi, of course, he is redeemed. And even though, his crimes against the galaxy won't go unnoticed, and he does die, we do realize that there's still good in him. And I always felt like those 6 stories, those 6 episodes, kind of complete that. I'm not even sure yet, and I'll have to, obviously once I see Last Jedi in the next movie, we'll find out if there was really any true warrant to continue that story or if they just wanted to use the characters. But for a new story, even the television show, I'm really excited because I think Star Wars is such an expansive universe. There's so much there. It's like a giant sandbox to play around in. You can use your imagination, create whatever you want. You can go to familiar places, create new places. There's so much there that it's just hard to, keep focusing in on that one tiny story. So even though I think they're doing a good job with like the Han Solo movie and Rogue One, I would like to see a trilogy where we get introduced to some characters and the story keeps going. So, Rogue One was very self-contained. Han Solo takes place in the past, very self-contained. So I think a new trilogy would be a ton of fun. And I'd love to see maybe if they intersect or how it would work with the TV show, but tons of potential there. Love Star Wars. I'll be there at midnight. Like I said, 2 thumbs up from D-Man. Well, thank you for tuning in for the Q&A. I just had some leftover fried rice and pizza. When you eat leftovers, you just eat what you got. And I gotta head back to work. So I'll probably start filming again on my way back home or see what Steph and I are gonna do tonight. But if you have any other questions, be sure to ask and I'll answer them in a future Q&A. Steph.
Yes.
Where are we going?
To Homage.
Homage Brewing, downtown Pomona. We're locals, and we Uber everywhere. All right, 1 minute till the Uber gets here. Cheers. Uber is here. Now, I will say, Homage Brewing is Steph's place, so I'm pretty excited to show this off in the vlog. It's gonna be pretty cool. How's it going tonight?
To Homage?
Yes, please.
That's where we're going, downtown Pomona.
5 years, all right. Yeah.
Aha.
Thank you.
Good night. All right, we made it. $5 Uber ride later. Tons of brewing equipment in here. Assuming this is where they do all their magic. All right, let's enjoy a beer. Okay, here's the deal. Matt Hellison, Steph ordered us both sours. You would probably hate it, but it's actually delicious. How much do you like it, Steph?
Oh, I love it. I love sour beers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Hellison. I switched it up from a sour to IPA, and I gotta say, I'm a huge IPA guy. I like it better. You're on camera, dude.
Oh my god, they're over here.
There he is. They're on to somebody. Steph, Homage was pretty good. I thought we were gonna stay for another beer, but it ends up we're both really tired.
I'm tired. I want to go home.
And we will.